7 teenagers you won't believe that exist. We're so used to being similar to people around us that when we see someone different, it causes a whole range of feelings. That goes from disgust or guilt to admiration. But many of these people have something to admire them for. In this video, we are going to tell you about 7 teenagers you won't believe exist. But before we start, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Number 1. Elizane Silva. Elizane Silva is considered the tallest girl in the world. The girl lives in Brazil and has a form of gigantism, caused by a tumor on the pituitary gland, which regulates growth. When she was 17, the girl measured an unbelievable 6.8 feet and even had to bend down to kiss her 5.4 feet boyfriend back then. I always noticed that there wasn't something quite right, as I was the only one in my family and class that stood at a staggering 5 feet 9 inches, says Elizane. Luckily, the doctors were able to remove the tumor and the girl stopped growing. However, she is still the tallest woman in Brazil. Number 2. Julia Vince. Also known as the Muscle Barbie, Julia may be even more popular in the Western world than in Russia, where she's originally from. Throughout the internet, her fans from Australia and USA are actively sharing her inspiring pictures. According to Julia, she first went to the gym at the age of 15 to feel more confident. The muscles of this weightlifter with a doll face are a reason for envy for men and women from all over the world. Number 3. Zara Hartshorn. How old do you think Zara is? 30? 40? If you said anything over 40 years old, you are completely wrong. This is a 21 years old girl. Zara Hartshorn from England suffers from a rare genetic condition called lipodystrophy that makes her skin look wrinkled and old. After visiting a specialist for this condition, Zara found out that she suffers also from another even rarer condition known as cutis laxa, which causes serious health problems affecting the lungs, heart, and arteries. Zara was often bullied at school for her appearance. People who didn't know her would sometimes think she was a school teacher. The girl inherited the gene from her mother, who despite being 47 is often mistaken for a pensioner. At the age of 16, Zara had a facelift procedure and saved years of her appearance. Sadly, 4 years after the surgery, her saggy skin has slowly returned and Zara still looks older beyond her years. Number 4. Fu Wengui. When you look at pictures of this boy, you might think it is an image manipulated on Photoshop. Fu Wengui lives in Beijing, China. During his first visit to the hospital along with his father, the boy was immediately told something was wrong with him. Wengui complains of a back and a neck pain, and for a good reason. He has 10 neck vertebrae instead of normal 7. At the age of 6, he was diagnosed with scoliosis and chest development abnormalities. For a while, the boy didn't need any special attention to his health condition from the adults. But as the years went by, his neck grew exceptionally long and started to look quite weird, and it also caused him agonizing pain. The boy had to undergo surgery to have the extra vertebrae removed. Number 5. Marnie Ray Harvey. Marnie looks just like a normal teenage girl of her age, but she suffers from an unexplained medical condition, which causes her constant bleeding through the day. Marnie had a normal life until 2013 when the girl started coughing blood. In 2015, her parents had to call an ambulance. When she woke up, she realized her face was covered with blood. The girl not only bleeds through her eyes, but mouth, scalpel, ears, nose, and even under fingernails. Imagine what a horror story it must be for her and her family. Number 6. Deepak Jungra. Deepak Jangra is another unusual teenager from India. He can tolerate an electric current of 11,000 volts passing through his body. This is the amount of electricity roughly equal to what is needed to provide power for a 500 apartment block. If you're still not impressed, not sure what could impress you then. Number 7. Ciara Swearingen. Ciara is another teenager from North Carolina, USA, who has a rare condition called giant congenital melanocytic nevus. In other words, she has moles. Not just one or two, but tens of thousands of moles all over her body. When Ciara was born, her body was covered in thousands of birthmarks. Her rare condition affects 1 out of every 500,000 births. After suffering bullying throughout school years, Ciara now stands up for herself and is proud of her body. She seems very happy. Thank you for watching, and if you're new here, make sure to hit the bell and subscribe. Also give us a like if you enjoyed this content. I will see you in the next video.